Hi everyone, I am Dr. Shahan and today in this video I will teach you how can we differentiate the owl eye in two types of cell. One is the Reed-Steinberg cell which can be found in case of the Hodgkin lymphoma. Another is the CMV viral infection. We also found owl eye appearance. So both of these have owl eye. Both of these has owl eye just like the eye of an owl. Then how can we differentiate between the Reed-Steinberg cell Hodgkin lymphoma and the owl eye found in CMV? Look at this cell. This cell is RS cell. This is RS cell, Reed-Steinberg cell found in Hodgkin lymphoma. Can you see eosinophilic nucleoli is present? It is nucleolus, okay, that is present. And remember the word nucleolus, it is not nucleus, it is nucleolus which is present. That is why I have written eosinophilic nucleoli. So eosinophilic in nature, that means it is red color. How can you remember this? By Reed-Steinberg cell, the name Reed. So when you cut one E, R-double-E-D, one E if you cut, you will get red. So it is eosinophilic in nature. You can remember eosinophilic in nature. So let us see first how can we differentiate between the two. Look at the left side. Left side we have the Reed-Steinberg cell which is also owl's eye. On the right side we have the CMV inclusion which is also owl's eye. Then how can we differentiate? On the left side I told you Reed-Steinberg cell which can be found in case of the Hodgkin lymphoma, that is Reed-Steinberg cell. So from the name Reed you can remember red. So that is eosinophilic in nature, but CMV is basophilic in nature. So you can differentiate like this. So if they question you blue eyes CMV, so remember blue eyes CMV, but if they says red eyes, then it is Reed-Steinberg Hodgkin cell. This is first difference. Now remember the Reed-Steinberg cell has eosinophilic prominent nucleoli. Nucleolus is there. But in case of the CMV, if you see on the right side, basophilic nuclear and cytoplasmic inclusion is there. These are not nucleoli. These are basophilic inclusion bodies in CMV. In CMV virus you get the inclusion bodies. Now look at this slide. This is actually showing you the Reed-Steinberg cell which is the Hodgkin lymphoma, You can see the eosinophilic nucleoli. You can see eosinophilic nucleoli which is red in color, You can see very important is this red color. Reed-Steinberg cell, Hodgkin lymphoma, eosinophilic nucleoli. The word nucleolus is very important. These are nucleolus, not inclusion bodies. But in case of the basophilic inclusion bodies, in case of the CMV, you get inclusion bodies. In case of the virus, cytomegalovirus, you get the inclusion bodies. But this is not inclusion bodies. This is Reed-Steinberg cell found in Hodgkin lymphoma. You get nucleolus. Which is eosinophilic in nature. And that is why it has red coloration. Which is different from that of the blue eyes which can be found in case of the CMV. In case of the CMV, you get the basophilic inclusion bodies. I will show you the picture of the basophilic inclusion bodies in CMV so that you can differentiate. Now look at this picture. Can you see? This is basophilic in nature, CMV inclusion bodies. Now you can get the inclusion bodies in the nucleus and the periphery. You can get. Look at the periphery also. Periphery of the cell in the cytoplasm, you can get the inclusion bodies. So these are inclusion bodies. CMV is related with inclusion bodies. They will ask you, it has been already asked in the initial examination. CMV, the inclusion bodies form the owl eye appearance. The owl eye appearance is formed by the inclusion bodies, and these are basophilic in nature. Basophilic, not eosinophilic in Reed-Steinberg cell. And that is why I tell you the mnemonic red, that is Reed-Steinbach cell, that is eosinophilic, and that can be found nucleolus. But here the inclusion bodies, CMV inclusion bodies, the viral inclusion bodies, cytomegaloviral inclusion bodies, these can be found in nucleus and the periphery. And you can also find the halo. Can you see around the nucleus there is a halo? Yes, there is a halo. You can find nucleus halo around the nucleus. Now look at this picture. This picture is also showing you the basophilic CMV inclusion bodies, basophilic in nature, so it is blue eyes. Remember, blue eyes in case of CMV, the virus has the blue eyes. You can remember like that, the virus has the blue eyes. CMV virus, cytomegalovirus, that has the blue eyes. So you remember the song of Honey Singh which has blue eyes. So remember, blue eyes, who has the blue eyes? The virus has the blue eyes. You can remember like that. So that is the cytomegalovirus, basophilic inclusion bodies, and virus has inclusion bodies. I told you how this blue eyes is formed, basically by the inclusion bodies, and it can be found in case of nucleus and the periphery. Periphery where? In the cytoplasm. Look at the cytoplasm also of the cell, of the cell, CMV cell. You can see basically that you can find out in the cytoplasm, you can find out inclusion bodies. So both in the nucleus and in the periphery, cytoplasm, you can get the CMV inclusion bodies, which is basophilic in nature and which is blue in nature. So in this way you can differentiate between the two. So this is the end of this video. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel. Do not go without subscribing. It contains so many medical videos. You can just go to the playlist best medical videos. You can go to the playlist USMLE Lab and watch all the medical videos. Free content is there. Please subscribe.